Hello everyone, how are you all? Welcome to the another video. I hope all are you doing good and learn something new with day by day. Now in this video, I want to talk something important, something crucial related to the mobile repair technician. Now many students ask me a common question in my comments, also the many WhatsApp messages. Should I learn a mobile repair course in an online or in an offline? Which is the best mode? Right? Which is the best mode for us? In an online or offline call of physical training, which is the best? So in this video, I'll explain you one by one with few points. So after this video, if you watch this video completely till the end, you will make a decision, a good decision after all this knowledge, right? Which is better for you. Now, before we start the topic, today's topic, a just small reminder for all of you. A new year offer. We start in a new year. There is an offer. If you want to learn in a systematic way, if you think I'm the right mentor for you, I will teach you in a systematic way. Join us. This offer is for a limited time. End of this month, this offer will be closed. So join now. Now back to the topic. For understanding, should I learn online or offline, a physical training, which is the best? You have to understand there are three types of the technicians. First of all, a beginner. Under 6 months join this field. They have no knowledge about this field. Nothing about the basics, the working components, the concepts, the circuit working. There is no experience on it. Now the second one is called an intermediate technician. That means which technicians had 2 to 3 year experience, but they still work on a basics like a battery replacement, display replacement, charging flex, a little bit repair related to the charging connector replacements, or some shorting kind of the solved, some shorting related problem solved, but they did not had a good knowledge related to the circuits, how the schematic works, how to diagnose a fault in a step by step, the components, the component working, the basic of the circuit, the communication lines, right? How the IC work, what are the IC requirements, the controlling panel, each and everything. They did not have this knowledge about this topic. They just do a basic repair. That we call an intermediate technician, right? Now the last, which we call a good technician, or you can call in your city, your pro technician. You have seen in every city 3 to 4 technicians or max 5. They were good in a repair. They make good money because the reason behind this, they update regularly in a 1 year or 2 year max. In mobile repairing field, this field changed massively. The technology comes on every year. You have seen every year there are new phone comes. With the new phones, there are new circuit comes, new ICs comes. To understand all the concept, right? A new technology, they update regularly. That is why they make good money and good fame. I hope you get my point. So if you want to be a good technician, a pro technician, you have to work on yourself. You have to update yourself regularly. It's not like you join a course today and rest of the life you will depend on them, on this course. You have to update yourself. In my 80-20 videos, I share all the techniques, how you invest yourself, why the 80-20 rule is so important. So now let's start the video and understand one by one all the concept, and it will help you to make a good decision. Now the first point is called course cost, or you can call a course fee. If you are a beginner or intermediate technician, if your schematic concept are not clear, I would recommend the online training is the best choice for you. This is my personal opinion because it's affordable and the low cost. If you compare to the offline training, means a physical training, it will 3 to 4 times more. Now let's example in online, it will give a 100 USD. Now similar in a offline, or you can call a physical training, it will a 400 USD. Now 3 to 4 times higher. Now it's also depend, the course fee also depend on the teacher to teacher. Maybe sometimes the course fee rise, maybe it's lower than. But the mainly difference in the online and the offline is 3 to 4 times higher. Now, according to this, if you are a beginner or intermediate technician, you save the money and the risk reduce. What type of the risk reduce? Right now you have a less knowledge, right? So you need a schematic knowledge, or you can say the basic knowledge, right? You mainly need a concept clear. You want all the concept related to basic to advanced was clear. So the online course give you a one advantage. It will a 1 year approximately. It will give you a 1 year. So in a 1 year, all the concept related to the mobile phone PCB, basic to advanced, will clear. Comparatively offline or physical training, the fee is higher and it will only for 20 to 30 days. So teacher usually complete each section very quickly. For example, a charging section for basic to advanced for a keypad phone to 5G level phones, it will cover in a 2 days or 3 days, let's say. All this information coming too fast, so it's become confusing. Also, you spent a lots of money, so there is another pressure of the understanding the concept. Online course, there is no pressure at all, right? You have a 1 year complete, so you can watch anytime, anywhere, according to your time, right? And there is a less fee. I hope you get my point. Now we move on to the next. Now the second is called extra expenses. After the fee, there are other expenses also included in a physical training. Like when you go to the offline training, you need to travel to the teacher's location, right? Sometimes city to city, sometimes even country to country, sometimes fly to country to another country. So according to the distance, your travel fare included, accommodation, food, transport, daily expenses, all the include in this cost on your fee, all also included in a course structure. But in an online training, there is a no traveling, no stay, no food cost. You learn from your home or shop. I hope you get my point. Let me explain you. Now in an offline training, you have to physically move from a teacher location. So the traveling expense, so the travel expense, the hotel rent, daily expenses, and the food. This is also when you include all this. Now the course cost goes to the 400 to, let's say, a 300 or 400. Add on this, it will cost, let's say, a total is a 400 USD for this. All the expense when you count in a one side, so it will a 400 your fee, 400 your expense. It will be cost 800, because these all are also important. When you travel to another location, you have to travel expenses, you have to pay the rent for the stay, accommodation, hotel, or daily expenses, right? This is also include. So after add all this, it become a 800 USD. So when you compare to the online, it will be a 7 to 8 times higher. So this all expenses create another pressure on you, or you can call unnecessary pressure. I hope you get my point. But in an online training, only pay a fee, a less fee. Clear? Point number 3, impact on your shop. In offline training requires you have to close your shop for 20 to 30 days, which affects daily income, customer trust, rent, shop expenses continue, but income stops. With online training, you can learn while running your shop without disturbing your business. I hope you get my point. Now let me explain you. Now in an offline training, or you can call a physical training, you must have to move to teacher location. For this, let's say the course duration max for 20 to 30 days. A physical course maximum from 20 days to 30 days. So your shop closed in between. But your fixed expenses like your rent, electricity bill are continue. And the biggest loss is a customer. When you are not available, let's say customer came to your shop for a repair, a phone repair or for accessory, but you are not available, it goes to the another shop. So it will difficult to bring back. So you have to lose the customer also. In online, if you compare to the online, in online you will learn in your shop or in your home, anytime, anywhere you were free. So you will save this. There is a no disturbance in your business, right? Another important thing, during the course, by chance, if any emergency happens in your family, but you are in another city or another location, you have to stop the course, close the course, and get back to the home. This is also a major problem. But in a online, you always available. So think all the points one by one. Now let me brief you another point. The another point is called a time flexibility. Online course allow you to learn anytime, anywhere. Day, night, shop, home, anytime, anywhere. You can learn. But in offline training, it's a fixed time. You have to adjust according to the institute time, right? As I just mentioned, if there is any emergency, you have to stop the course in between during the right and move back to the your home. All things are important, especially if you are a beginner or intermediate technician. When you did not understand the circuits, there are many things. Like, for example, if you already join an online class and with a good teacher, you know about everything about the circuit. Right? After that, you do the physical training. First of all, your confidence is high. Second, you know the how the circuit works, what are the voltage rails, each and everything. So you can directly ask to the teacher about any question. So it will give you a confidence and the motivation. If you directly goes to the physical training and your concept are not clear, when teacher teach you a heavy things, right, like a basic to advanced directly from a basic, 2 days are basic. After that, when the advanced things are coming, that time you might be confused and your mind will be stuck. I hope you get my point, right? This is also important. Let's move on to the next. Now the next is course duration. In an online course, usually give access to for 1 year or more. So the learning mode is relaxed and the systematic. But comparatively in an offline or physical training, maximum it for a 30 days, which is difficult for the beginner to absorb full information. As I just mentioned, right? In an online, you will get a 1 year, let's say. So you have enough time, right? You have enough time to learn a basic to advance. But in an offline, or you can call a physical training, you will a max 30 days because the fee is higher and other expenses also count. Your shop is also closed. So another pressure on yours. And the teacher teach you in a fast mode because it cover all the data from a basic to advanced. If the teacher is good, if they know everything, they cover basic to advanced in a 30 days. So for every section might be a for 2 or 3 days. Let's say a power supply, it will give you a 4 days. In a 4 days, it's not possible to grab all the information. right? For a human mind. Let's say in a day you have a 6 to 7 hours for classes, or 8 hours, let's say. In 8 hours, 3 hours minimum for hand skill, 1 hour for lunch or other things, remaining 4 hours for the schematic class, let's say. Continue, if there are continue, give you a 4 hours. Still, it's in a 4 days, 16 hours. If the teacher give you all the information, let's say in this, in a fast mode, it's, your mind is not capable to take all the information in a fast. That's why many technicians stuck while joining the offline courses. They think they know everything. Please listen carefully. When they join in an offline course, they think they know everything. And believe me, when they came back to the on a repairing table, their mind is stuck because most of the things they forget. Most topic they forget. Let's say a teacher teach a charging section in a 2 days, a complete. In our charging section, a 30 plus lessons and more increases. Let's say a good teacher cover all the data, all the information in a 2 days. After that, a power supply start next 4 days. So whatever you learned previously, most of the time information are gone on your head. Means a blank. Even you make the notes. That is the reason many technicians stuck. But in a online, you have the videos, you have the classes, you can watch anytime, once, twice, thrice, anytime, anywhere. If you did not understand one lecture, one lesson, you can rewatch again and again, again and again, and ask the mentor, ask the teacher about the questions. And it will enough time. The big thing is now the next revision and the doubt clearing. In an online training, you can watch lectures again and again. I just mentioned this. Make notes and the clear doubts anytime. In offline training, once a topic is finished, revision is limited to all topics are rarely repeated. As I mentioned, in online, you can watch videos or lesson videos again and again. You can ask the question to the mentor. Also, the new lesson always comes, right? But in a physically, in a offline, there is a limited time. So every section has a limited, like a 2 to 3 days. Because if we cover the syllabus, entire syllabus in a 30 days, right, we have to give a time 2 to 3 days for every section. So it's not possible for a beginner or intermediate technician to understand all the knowledge, grab all the knowledge, right? All the information. It's not possible. It's another type of the pressure also in your mind. And let's say in a charging section, teacher explained the charging section and you could not understand because of the limited time. Some students, let's say, understand, some not, move on to the next because teacher wants to complete the syllabus. Now let me explain you more. Let me explain you more. In an offline, let's say 20 to 30 students in a single class, right? Everyone has a different mindset. Some students capture all the information in a one class, right? In a one lecture. Some are in a two lecture. Some are not possible in a 4 lectures. Means they want to repeat again and again. So it's not possible to for a teacher to teach again and again. Teacher move to the next because he want to clear the syllabus. He want to complete the syllabus. I hope you get my point. Now the learning speed and the pressure. This one is also a mention. In online training, you have to learn your own speed. The course is in your hand for 1 year, let's say. There is a no pressure at all on yours. You can pause, repeat, practice anytime, right? Watch videos again and again. But the main thing is in an online training, many students lack about the discipline. You have to maintain that discipline and study regularly. So there is a freedom on online, but you have to maintain that discipline also. But in offline, the learning speed is very fast because there is a many students, right? For a single student, it will not get back to the similar lecture again and again. So classes finish quickly. Beginner feel pressure and get confused because there is a too much is taught in a less time, too much information in a less time. I hope you get my point. But in an online, you can learn at your own speed, right? There is no pressure. So at the end, in an online, you pay less fee and you get a freedom, enough time to learn. And if the teacher is good, right? If the mentor is good, he will clear all the concept one by one. But in an offline, you close the shop, right? So there is a loss also. Let me clear you. So in an online, you will get a freedom first. You pay a low fee, no pressure. You can learn on your speed, anytime, anywhere, anytime, anywhere. But the main important note is a discipline. You maintain the discipline in online class. You have to study regularly. This is a main important. Now talk about the offline. In offline, the fee is higher. Also, your closed shop for 30 days. There is a loss, right? So the fees, let's say 100 USD, and there is a total expense fee plus expense. It will be 800 plus if you count there is a loss. It's also included here. So it will be a create another pressure and the limited time. Too much information in a limited time. So that is the reason many technicians stuck. Right? When you go to the physical training, on the physical training, during the physical training, you think now you can repair everything, any phone, because that time your confidence is boost. But when you get back to your table, on your repairing table, most of the information that clear in your mind, right? The mind is a blank. You will get only a 20 to 30% in your mind because the main reason is human mind is not capable to store all the information in a less time. In a mobile repairing, this syllabus is also like a engineering syllabus, right? From my perspective, the 1 year is also not enough. You have to update regularly if you want to grow in this line. So it's 30 days, it's not possible. Now, those who want to go to the offline, I recommend. If you had a not good hand skill, then you move on to the for offline classes. Otherwise, if you are a beginner, your first motive clear the all concept, your knowledge, take knowledge. If you are intermediate, then your main motive is a diagnosis or you can say fault finding. Learn fault finding and the diagnosis step by step. If you are a pro, then you have already a good income, right? Then you can join offline or online. It doesn't matter. Who already updates regularly? Always pro choose the online. Why? Because if he close the shop for a 30 days, the business is dramatically down. I hope you get my point. I hope you get my point. If you find a good teacher, then it will be easy for you in online classes. Everything will be easy for you. It will take time, but everything will be easy for you. If you find a wrong mentor, a wrong teacher, then you can join online or offline. Doesn't matter. You will be stuck on this line, right? Now, how to choose a right mentor? If you want to a video on this topic also, I can make. Just tell me in a comment, right? If you understand my lectures, if you understand how I teach a concept clear, then you can join our classes. Right now, we have a new year offer. I will tell you again. Right now, we have a new year offer. If you think I'm the right mentor for you, right teacher for you, if you like my teaching style, if you think whatever I teach you, the concept, main thing is the concept in clear in your mind to join. If you think another teacher is someone else, give you a more information or you like the teaching style of any other teacher, please join them, but update yourself. In a 80/20 video, I tell you, invest in yourself if you want to be a pro level. So I hope this information will be help you a lot to make a right decision. But one thing, always remember, keep learning and upgrade yourself. I wish you will be the best technician in the future. Thank you so much. We will meet you in the next video.